And welcome once again to Las Positas College in Livermore. Ben Ross along with you for the nightcap of our doubleheader. The Las Positas men playing host to Foothill College. Should be a good matchup. Foothill comes in at 6-1 in conference play. That's good for second place in the Coast Conference North Division. 17-6 overall. They're ranked number 10 in the state and number 5 in the North. Las Positas comes in 14-9 overall, but it's been a little bit of a struggle here in conference play where the Hawks are just 2-5 on the season. That's tied for fourth place in the Coast Conference North. We're just moments away from tip-off here at Las Positas College. Thank you for joining us tonight on NorCal Sports TV. I want to thank our crew as well. I'm Ben Ross along with Jason Green, Rick Stewart, Steve McDonald, and Elon Spencer. Should be an excellent matchup between these two teams and really interesting to see how they go about it inside, because when you talk about Las Positas, you can probably already see the Twin Towers at 6'10", Peter Hewitt, number 40, and Anand Hundal, 32, in white. So we're just about set for tip-off here at Las Positas College. And we're underway as Peter Hewitt wins the opening tip, and Las Positas will have the first possession of the game. The Hawks wearing their home white uniforms, moving left to right. The Owls of Foothill wearing their road black uniforms. So it's a battle of the birds tonight with the Hawks and the Owls. 9 on the shot clock for John Ketchel. He goes left, drives it to the basket, and scores. So Ketchel with the first bucket of the game, and it's 2-0 early on in favor of the Hawks. Ketchel out of Freedom High School in Oakley. He's a freshman for the Hawks. Las Positas comes out in a zone defense. 8 on the shot clock for the Owls. Joe Patoki works it over to Matt McAndrews. McAndrews' scoop shot beats the buzzer, and we're tied at 2. Matt McAndrews and Alex Gil Fernandez, the two leading scorers in the conference, they both average 19.2 points per game for the Owls. Nice offensive rebound by Hundal, and he's on the board with his first bucket. Hundal is second in the conference in rebounds, averaging 9.7 per game. Third in the conference is his teammate Peter Hewitt, who averages 9.5. That was McAndrews again getting to the bucket, and he has the first 4 for the Owls. Las Positas is a terrific rebounding team, second in the state as far as rebound margin. There's a 3 from Jason Aguilera. Nice shot for the sophomore out of Heritage High School. And it's 7-4 Las Positas. McAndrews thinks about the 3, spin move into the lane. And McAndrews with 6 quick points here. He's done all the damage on the offensive end for Foothill. McAndrews, a 6'1 freshman out of Archbishop Mitty High School in San Jose, as Hundal with another basket. And a timeout taken by Las Positas. So a quick start on offense for both of these teams. It's 9-6 with Las Positas, I should say, on top. 17:32 to go in the opening half. While we have a moment, we want to remind you Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by FitPro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Back underway from Las Positas College. Foothill with the basketball trailing by 3. It's been Matt McAndrews who's done the damage as far as points for the Owls so far. He has all 6. McAndrews dishes out to Patoki for 3. No good, rebounded by Hewitt. So we told you that Peter Hewitt and Anand Hundal are both in the top 3 in the conference in rebounding, both averaging 10 per game. And we're going to have a turnover here and a loose ball foul called against Las Positas. First foul going against big Anand Hundal. Hewitt recently signed to play with Tulsa next year. So Peter Hewitt, congratulations to him. He transferred from UC Davis this past offseason after redshirting, and he's heading right back to Division I to play for Tulsa. McAndrews fakes the 3, works it inside. Nice pass, but Gil Fernandez unable to finish. Now a steal for Ketchel, and John Ketchel lays it in. It's a 5-point lead for the Hawks. 16:25 to go, opening half, 11-6. Las Positas leading Foothill. McAndrews is fouled as he was looking to pass to the corner. That'll be Peter Hewitt's first foul of the evening. Second team foul going against the Hawks. Inbounds play to Gil Fernandez, and he lays it in for his first basket. Cuts the lead to 3. Alex Gil Fernandez is a 6'4" sophomore out of Gunn High School down in Palo Alto. 3-pointer on the way, Aguilera, no good. And a foul on the rebound. It'll stay on this end. It looks like they're calling McAndrews. Now it'll be on Patoki. So the first team foul and the first personal foul going against Patoki. And no basket. We have an offensive foul going against Las Positas. And that's Anand Hundal's second foul in the first 4 minutes, so he will have to sit. That could be big early on here as Hundal, one of the twin towers for Las Positas, has to go to the bench early, and Hewitt also has a foul. 3-pointer on the way and good. So Matt McAndrews continues his hot start. He has 9 of Foothill's 11, and we're tied at 11. McAndrews averages 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. Hewitt, nice position in the post, and he'll finish underneath for his first basket. Quick 3 on the way, off the mark. That was McAndrews. Hewitt gets the rebound, and he'll tie his shoe as they work it to the front court. So Las Positas does have the advantage inside with Hewitt and Hundal, both 6'10". Foothill doesn't have anybody on the roster over 6'7", and they only have one man over 6'5". Turnover, Las Positas, and here come the Owls. Patoki works it left side to Chris Russell. McAndrews quickly double-teamed as they move the ball around the perimeter. Gil Fernandez cans the 3. So all the scoring so far done by the 2 leading scorers in the conference, Matt McAndrews and Alex Gil Fernandez. Quite a tandem this season for the Owls of Foothill. And it's 14-13. Aguilera trying to answer from 3, no good. Rebound McAndrews. We're just 6 minutes in from Las Positas College. Hope you're enjoying this one. Ben Ross along with you on NorCal Sports TV. Turnover, Foothill. Aguilera with the steal for Las Positas. And now Ketchel will slow things down and set up the offense. Head coach James Giacomazzi calling out the plays. Nice pass in the corner, the 3 off the mark from Aguilera, but offensive rebound, Hewitt, and the finish by Jushin Samra, who just checked into the game. Zamra, 6'4" forward out of Doherty Valley High School in San Ramon. Gil Fernandez tries to answer for three off the mark. Rebound by Nick Evans. James Giacomazzi, the head coach we mentioned for Las Positas, doing a tremendous job here in his third year as Hewitt can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled. Giacomazzi, as we said, in his third year with the Hawks, last offseason he had 8 players transfer to scholarship schools. That led the entire state and the CCCAA. And this year, Peter Hewitt has already signed on, as we mentioned, to play for Tulsa next year. And he goes to the line here. Hewitt just a 48% free throw shooter, but he looked pretty good on that one. It's a balanced scoring attack for Las Positas this season. They have 4 players who average in double figures. Hundal, Evans, Hewitt, and Alvon Marshall. And Hewitt goes 2 for 2 at the line to extend the lead to 17-14. $18-foot jump shot from the baseline is short from Henry. And here come the Hawks. Ketchel brings it to the front court. Foothill playing in man-to-man defense as Evans tries to attack the paint. His shot is no good and tipped out of bounds off Las Positas. It will be Foothill basketball. So while it's a balanced scoring attack for Las Positas, it's really been the other way for Foothill. As we told you, they have the conference's 2 leading scorers, Gil Fernandez and McAndrews, both averaging better than 19 points per game, and they do most of the work on the offensive end. They have all 14 points tonight. Gil Fernandez shot rims out, but he'll get to the free throw line for a pair. Let's see who the foul goes against. They're going to call it on Aguilera. So Gil Fernandez goes to the free throw line where he's a 72% shooter this year. Gil Fernandez averaging 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists, having a phenomenal season. And we told you he and McAndrews averaging those 19 points. They both do it efficiently. Both shoot 55% from the field, although Gil Fernandez misses the free throws there. And we're going to have a turnover, handing it back over to Foothill. 8 minutes in from Las Positas College. The Hawks leading Foothill 17-14. Blake Henry tried to find a teammate to pass it to, and now it's deflected off the hands of Austin Bice for a turnover. Good defense from Las Positas. Ketchel running the point for the Hawks. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Ketchel looking for help. Works it over to Bayless. His shot goes and falls. So nicely done by Justin Bayless, and it's 19-14. Gil Fernandez picks up the dribble, looking for help, gets it back out top to Murtha. Still 15 on the shot clock. Now a deep 3 on the way, and off the mark. That was Blake Henry trying it from Steph Curry range. And now here come the Hawks the other way. 3 from Aguilera. And it's an 8-point lead for LPC. Second three-pointer of the game for Aguilera. He's got 6. And Las Positas has come out strong here in the first half despite Hundal being on the bench with 2 fouls. The answer from Gil Fernandez. He's up to 8 points, and it's 22-17. McAndrews has 9. Gil Fernandez has 8. And that's all the scoring so far for the Owls of Foothill. Both well on their way to their average of 19 per game. Now 4 on the shot clock as they get it to Hewitt. He's going to have to put it up. He does, but comes up short with the right hands. And the rebound pulled down by Matthew Blaney. Good defense there by Hewitt to prevent the baseline drive of Bice. Bice thinks about the 3, gets into the paint, and draws the whistle. Let's see who they call that one on. If it's on Hewitt, it'll be his second. It will not be on Hewitt. It will go against Jushin Samra. So that's a break for Las Positas, as Hundal is already on the bench with 2 fouls. They don't want to lose Hewitt just yet. Bice misses the first free throw, so Foothill has struggled at the line early on here. They shoot 72% from the free throw line as a team. That's 17th best in the CCCAA, and that is an air ball. Boy, what happened on that one? As we look at Bice's percentage this year, would you believe he's a 78% free throw shooter? Sure didn't look like it on those 2, and it's still a 5-point lead for Las Positas. Ketchel trying to work the ball inside. His pass is deflected back out. Ketchel now pulls up for 3. No good. Hewitt, nice position to get the offensive rebounds. And Hewitt will lay it back in. Peter Hewitt off to a nice start with 6 points, and it's 24-17 Las Positas. Russell thought about the 3, now picks up the dribble 12 feet out. Good ball movement as they get it to McAndrews. Spin move to the left side. Shot won't fall, and Samra chases down the rebound. Hawks have done a nice job on the defensive end. They've really limited Foothill offensively, especially outside of McAndrews and Gil Fernandez, who have done all the scoring. So you know those 2 are going to get their points, but the key is to limit everybody else. Turnover this time, and here goes Russell. McAndrews in transition lays it in, and he is into double figures with 11. 24-19, Las Positas with the lead and the ball. Just under 8 minutes to play here in a fast-moving opening half. Good pace to this game. Now a 3-pointer on the way. Nothing but net for Goose Person. The freshman out of Piedmont Hills High School in San Jose extends the lead back to 8. Patelke trying to drive to the basket. He's fouled on the floor, and I think it'll be on Samra. It is on Jushin Samra, foul number 2 for the sophomore. Inbounds play underneath, and sticking with it is Gil Fernandez. So now he's in double figures with 10, and it's 27-21. Justin Bayless, nice entry pass, but a great block. Sticking with it was Samra. Shot won't go, and now a foul called against Las Positas. They're going to say it's on Alafia Oluwasogu, who just checked into the game. And that puts the Owls into the 1-1. So it'll be free throws. McAndrews will shoot the free throws. He's a 76%er. And he knocks home the front end. McAndrews up to 13 points, and it's 27-23. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Las Positas with the ball and a 4-point lead. Bayless gets into the paint, now works it to Oluwasogo. Nice reverse layup. And boy, when you look at the score sheet, it's pretty amazing. Very balanced here early on from Las Positas. Only 2 players have scored for Foothill. And there's one of them, McAndrews, up to 15 points. What a first half he's having. Cuts the lead back to 4. So 2 players on the score sheet for Foothill. 7 players have scored for Las Positas. Both teams getting it done in their own way, as that 3 is well off from Person. 29-25, Hawks hanging on to that 4-point lead. Now McAndrews drives baseline. They swing it around to Patoki. His 3 is on the way, in and out. Offensive rebound to Gil Fernandez, and he's fouled. Nice hustle by Alex Gil Fernandez, and he'll get to the free throw line. Foul called against Ketchel. That's his first for Las Positas. So Gil Fernandez now 0 for 3 at the free throw line. He's a 72% free throw shooter, but for whatever reason it's been a struggle early on, although he still does have 10 points. And he comes up short on both free throws. So Las Positas dodges the bullet there. They still lead by 4. And now they'll go to work on offense. Hewitt working the high-low to Oluwasogo. Nicely done. Comes up limping a little bit, does Oluwasogo, but he's got 4 points. And his Hawks lead by 6. There's a deep 3 on the way. Short, rebounded by Hewitt. And he'll lay it off for Ketchel. Hawks have looked very good on the offensive end so far this half. Great ball movement. You can tell Giacomazzi has really installed his offense well. There's a 3 on the way, comes up short. And now the Owls look to push. McAndrews into the lane, and he's fouled going to the basket. I think that'll be the second on Ketchel. And McAndrews will go back to the line. Another missed free throw for Foothill. They're leaving a lot of points at the line. And 0 for 2 for McAndrews, who we told you is a 76% free throw shooter. So very unlike him. And it's still a 6-point lead for the Hawks. Oluwasogo, high post, works it over to Evans. Bayless thought about the 3. Now Evans driving the lane, throws it up, and gets the roll. And a timeout taken by Foothill. So a great start for Las Positas as they extend the lead to 8, 33-25, with 4:42 to go in the first half. Well, Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. 33-25, Las Positas on top. 4:42 to go in the opening half. The Hawks getting scoring from all over the place. Peter Hewitt and Jason Aguilera leading the way with 6 points apiece. Hundal, Ketchel, and Oluwasogo all with 4. On the other side of things for Foothill, it's been a two-man show on the offensive end. Matt McAndrews has 15, and Alex Gil-Fernandez with 10 to account for the 25. Foothill came in on a 4-game winning streak. They've won 9 out of their last 10, 17-6 on the season, and they're 6-1 in conference play. Having a terrific season under head coach Matt Stanley. Ranked number 10 in the state, number 5 in the north. But Las Positas has come to play so far in the first half as they lead by 8. Pressure defense by Hewitt, but he's whistled for the foul, and that will be number 2 on big number 40. We'll see what Coach Giacomazzi chooses to do here as far as leaving him in with those 2 fouls or pulling him out. Hundal has returned to the game with his 2 fouls, as Henry becomes the 3rd scorer of the game for Foothill. So for the moment, Hewitt will stay in the game. He and Hundal both in there with 2 fouls, and 4:15 to go in the first half. Hundal swings it over to Bayless for 3 and knocks it down. Justin Bayless on the board. And now 9 Las Positas players have scored in this one, 36-27. There's a 3 trying to answer, no good, and look at this, a fight for the rebound. Hundal goes head over heels. Good hustle by both guys. It'll be a jump ball, and the possession arrow keeps it on this end with Foothill. Quick inbounds pass. Henry tries the 3 and swishes it home. Nice shot by Blake Henry. He's got 5 points, and it's 36-30. And a whistle and a foul going against the Owls. That's just their 3rd team foul. Las Positas with 10. Hundal loses control and a turnover for the Hawks. Patoki into the front court. Works his way inside, now kicks it back out. Gil-Fernandez backs down, turnaround jumper, won't fall, and the rebound to Las Positas, John Ketchel. Ketchel sets up the offense. He throws it in now to Hundal. As they spread the floor, Hewitt battling for position inside. They get it to him, but it slips through his fingers, and it's another turnover for the Hawks. Here come the Owls looking to push. Gil-Fernandez, bounce pass inside. Henry, nice job to collect that and put home the hook shot. And quickly, Blake Henry up to 7 points. 36-32, Las Positas with the lead in the ball. Evans thought about the 3. Being pestered over there, kicks it out to Ketchel. Ketchel pull-up jump shot. Too strong, and the rebound to Gil-Fernandez. Alex Gil-Fernandez finds Henry, thought about the 3. Gil-Fernandez will take it, and he hits. And a timeout called by Las Positas as it's all of a sudden a 1-point game. So that's an 8-0 run for Foothill to bring them within 36-35. And head coach James Giacomazzi wants to stop the bleeding with the timeout. There's a look at Henry inside. He did a nice job collecting that pass and then finishing. And McAndrews and Gil Fernandez have now combined for 28 points out of the 35 for Foothill. The Owls average 77 points per game. Las Positas actually averages 82 per contest, so both of these teams can certainly light up the scoreboard, and we've seen it here in the first half. Both teams playing well on the offensive end. And it's been an entertaining ball game. 36-35, Hawks hanging on to a 1-point lead. This is Nick Evans crossing over on Patoki. Pull-up jump shot. Nicely done, Nick Evans. And it's 38-35. Henry thought about the three. Instead gives it to Russell. Russell around the screen, but an illegal screen. And an offensive foul against Henry. So turnover Foothill, and Las Positas now trying to extend this lead. 90 seconds left in the first half. Let's see who can close strong. The Hawks have led just about the entire way. They've led by as many as 9. That lead now down to 3. Evans tries the triple. Rims out, and Patoki comes up with the rebound, and he's fouled. That one will go against Oluwasogo. And Patoki will be shooting free throws here for the Owls. Second foul against Oluwasogo. So now all three big men with 2 fouls for Las Positas. Oluwasogo, Hundal, and Hewitt. And another missed free throw for Foothill. Boy, they'd be ahead in this game if they were making their free throws. They do cut the lead to 2 as Patoki makes the second. Ketchel gets a high screen from Oluwasogo, chooses to give it to Evans. Evans kicks out for Bayless, can't hit the 3, and Patoki grabs the rebound. Chance to tie or take the lead here for Foothill as we're under a minute to play in the first half. Gil Fernandez using his screen, kicks it back out. Now they work it inside for Henry. Turnaround jump shot is good. And we're tied at 38. So Blake Henry now up to 9 points. He's been a nice third option for the Owls. 25 seconds to go in the half, about a 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as Ketchel runs the clock down. Hawks won't be able to get the final shot of the half, but they'll be able to get close. And we have a foul called on the floor. So that actually will give Las Positas the last shot of the half as now the shot clock turned off. 11 seconds to go here. 38 apiece. Been an entertaining first half. Ketchel kicks out to Aguilera. Now Evans with 3. Throws it up. Throws it in at the buzzer. And that's how the first half will end. So Las Positas will head into the locker room with a 2-point lead, 40-38, over the 10th-ranked Foothill Owls. And before we send it to the halftime break, we want to remind you one more time that Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Also, Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. So our halftime score, Las Positas 40, Foothill 38. Don't forget you can check us out on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Just look up NorCal Sports TV. We have the latest in Northern California sports. We'll be back with the second half here from Livermore on NorCal Sports TV. And welcome back to Livermore, Las Positas College. We're getting set for the second half between the Hawks of LPC and the Owls of Foothill College. Las Positas on top, 40-38. We expected a good matchup, and so far that's what we have. Foothill, second place in the conference at 6-1 overall, or excuse me, in conference, 17-6 overall. Las Positas tied for fourth, but they have the ball and a 2-point lead as we're underway in the second half. Ketchel swings it out to Evans for three, and that is nicely drawn up out of the locker room. 43-38 Hawks. And a turnover here. So Nick Evans now leads Las Positas with 9 points. Matt McAndrews leads all scorers with 15 for Foothill. As Hewitt goes to work, backing down Patelke, his shot comes up short, and McAndrews skies for the rebound. McAndrews and Gil Fernandez combined for 28 points in the first half. Out of the 38 that Foothill scored, they both average 19 points per game. And that leads the Coast Conference. Three-pointer on the way from Evans. Can't get that one to go, and the rebound to Gil Fernandez. He's looking to push. Gil Fernandez gets it right back, drives into the paint. His shot blocked by Hundal. And here go the Hawks. Ketchel looking for Evans, but a good defensive play by McAndrews to get the steal. Now a transition three, short, rebounded by Hundal. And Ketchel says, let's slow things down. Hundal had that block a moment ago. He leads the conference with 2.5 blocks per game. He's second in the conference with 9.7 rebounds per game. And his teammate Peter Hewitt is third in the conference in rebounding, averaging 9.5. Nice shot by Evans, who's now up to 11 points with those quick 5 to start the second half. It's 45-38 Hawks. Two-three zone for Las Positas. McAndrews able to get in right in the middle of it, and he's now up to 17 on the night. Matt McAndrews has been impressive. Freshman out of Archbishop Mitty High School down in San Jose. He's got 17 points, just 2 shy of his average for the season. Evans able to find Hundal underneath. Now Hewitt trying to clean up the mess, but he can't make his shot. And now Hewitt will pick up a foul. That was smartly, or I should say that was smart by McAndrews, who was able to kind of cut right in front of Hewitt and draw the third foul on the Hawks big man. And he'll have to sit. .45-40, Las Positas in the lead, 17:05 to go here in the second half. Patelke pulls up for three, comes up short. They're on the floor for the loose ball, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. No, a timeout called. So Foothill able to call timeout, and they will maintain possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout. While we have a moment, we'll remind you that Las Positas basketball on NorCal Sports TV is being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Also, Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Foothill basketball as they inbound it down by 5. Patelke being guarded by Hundal. Patelke thought about the jump shot, instead works it to Gil Fernandez. His turnaround shot off the mark, and Nick Evans wants to push. Evans picked up by McAndrews, and they'll slow things down. Las Positas with a 5-point lead and the ball. Hundal looking for Samra, but a good defensive play by Gil Fernandez to get a hand on it. 15 on the shot clock. Hundal posting up, shoots over Patelke and gets the friendly roll. Anan Hundal now with 6 points on the night, and it's a 7-point lead for Las Positas. McAndrews comes around the screen thinking about the three. Gil Fernandez will take it, but he's too strong, and Hundal snatches the rebound. Las Positas doing a nice job on the boards. They've been a terrific rebounding team all season long. They're second in the state as far as rebounding margin, and there's Hundal bullying his way to the basket to extend the lead to 9. Las Positas out-rebounds its opponents by 14 per game. That's a lot of extra possessions they get, and you can see why with the size they've got inside between Hundal and Hewitt. Reverse layup won't fall, and now here come the Hawks back the other way. Nice crossover dribble by Ketchel. The floater gets the roll, and it's the biggest lead of the game for Las Positas, 51-40. Timeout, Foothill. So a nice start to the second half for Las Positas. They led 40-38 at the break. They're on an 11-2 run out of the break, and they lead it by 11. Foothill looking for its 5th straight win and 10th out of their last 11. They're 6-1 in Coast Conference play, just a half game behind San Francisco, who's undefeated. And boy, they've looked good this year. 22-1 overall, 6-0 in the Coast Conference. They've won 18 in a row. They lead the Coast Conference North, and they're ranked number 1 in the entire state. Foothill comes into this game ranked number 10 in the state and ranked number 5 in the North. That's out of 96 teams. But Las Positas has been impressive so far, and they lead by double digits. We'll see what Matt Stanley, the head coach, drew up in that timeout for the Owls. Patelke going against Hundal, backs him down. Looking for somewhere to go, gets it to Russell. Back to Patelke. 10 on the shot clock. Patelke works his way inside. Can't get the shot to fall, but grabs the rebounds. Patelke goes back up, no good. Tipped in by Russell. Good work on the offensive glass by Foothill. And that's the first basket of the game for Chris Russell. Peter Hewitt will check back in for Las Positas at the next break. Inside to Samra, no shot. They're going to whistle him for a travel. And it's a turnover for Las Positas. Hewitt replaces Anan Hundal. We told you Hewitt has already signed on to play at Tulsa next year, heading back to Division I after transferring from UC Davis this past offseason. And Hewitt skies for the rebound off a couple of Owls misses. Hewitt averages a double-double, averaging 11 points and 10 rebounds per game. Hundall also averages a double-double with 14 and 10. Hewitt, about 15 feet out, tries to work his way inside. Kicks out for Aguilera, right back to Hewitt. 4 on the shot clock, left-handed hook, gets the roll. Peter Hewitt up to 8 points, and the lead is back to 11. Las Positas has done a terrific job this half defensively. Patoki inside, there's contact and an offensive foul. Samra takes the charge. And that's the second foul against Patoki. Just one team foul each way here in the second half. In the first half, Foothill was able to get into the bonus pretty early. They shot a lot of free throws, but weren't able to convert, left a lot of points on the board. And we have a whistle and a turnover as looks like someone on Las Positas stepped out of bounds. So 13-10 to go in the second half. 53-42 Las Positas. Patoki trying to bully his way to the basket. Shot won't fall, and Ketchel grabs the rebound. Hawks looking to push. Ketchel, now they'll slow it down for Aguilera. Ketchel doing a nice job tonight running the point, sensing when to attack and when to slow things down and just set up the offense. Hewitt going to work inside, and Peter Hewitt into double figures. Well, you can certainly see the skills that this 6'10 freshman has. Played his high school ball at St. Francis in Mountain View. As McAndrews will answer for Foothill. He's up to 19 points. (55-44). Hawks with the lead and the ball. Deep three from Evans. That one an air ball. Hewitt tries to save it, but it's taken by the Owls. McAndrews attacking the basket, and he's fouled. And that'll be a shooting foul. That'll go against Nick Evans, just his first foul. So McAndrews already at a season average of 19. Will go to the free throw line for a pair. McAndrews, a 76% free throw shooter this year, knocks home the first. He and his teammate Alex Gil Fernandez tied atop the Coast Conference in scoring, averaging 19.2 points per game. And McAndrews now with 21 tonight after making both free throws. Lead back to 9 for the Hawks. Ketchel stripped away by McAndrews. Nice defensive play. And he'll take it right to the rim. And a timeout, Las Positas. McAndrews up to 23 points for Foothill. And the lead is down to 7 with 11:39 to play. Well, while we have the moment, we'll tell you that Las Positas basketball here on NorCal Sports TV being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. And by American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook at NorCal Sports TV. Check us out on social media to keep up to date with all the latest in Northern California sports, from high school to the pros. 11:39 to play in the second half. Las Positas leading 55-48. They led by 2 at the break. They've led by as many as 13, but a little run here by Foothill has brought the Owls back within 7. It's been a good game. Both teams have gone on runs, and both teams have answered. Back and forth, a lot of offense, good tempo to this game. Ketchel works it to Aguilera, back to Ketchel right wing. And now off the fingertips of Aguilera, and a turnover. So the Owls have stepped up the defensive pressure here recently, and that's helped key this 6-0 spurt. McAndrews walks it into the front court, being guarded by Ketchel. 2-3 zone being employed by Las Positas. That shot well short from McAndrews, and the rebound to Bayless. Bayless has a 2-on-1 for Las Positas. Right to the basket, and we'll have a foul called against Foothill. I think that'll be on Bice. No, it'll be on Gil Fernandez. So the first foul against Alex Gil Fernandez, and it'll be Bayless going to the line for 2. Bayless, just a 55% free throw shooter this year, but he knocks home the first. Averaging 7 points and 3 rebounds per game. And he'll have to settle for 1 of 2 at the line to make it 56-48. Deep 3 on the way from Henry. He comes up short. Hewitt grabs the rebound. And James Giacomazzi says slow things down for the Hawks. Ketchel being tightly guarded by McAndrews. Aguilera going to work against Patoki. Now they work it to Hewitt on the baseline. His pass is too high for Bayless, and another turnover to Las Positas. Hawks have been a little bit sloppy here in the past few minutes with the basketball. They still lead by 8 as McAndrews will try and get into the paint. Henry works it over left side, a 3 on the way, and Blaney knocks it in. Matthew Blaney with his first basket of the game cuts the lead to 5 with 10 minutes to go. Peter Hewitt in the post, now Hundal, free throw line jumper, no good, but a foul. Patoki doesn't agree, but Hundal will get a couple of free throws. Hundal is a 79% free throw shooter. Very impressive for a 6'10 man. And he gets the roll on the first one. Hundal, a sophomore out of Manteca High School. 1 for 2 for Anand Hundal. He has 9 points on the night. 57-51 Las Positas. Another 3 from Blaney, and the same result. Matthew Blaney with a couple of big threes, and it's a one-possession game, 57-54. And a turnover going against Bayless, who shuffled the feet. And right now the momentum is all with Foothill. They have a chance to get within 1 or even tie on this possession. Closest it's been since halftime at 40-38. McAndrews with the ball. He leads all scorers with 23. Blaney feeling confident after those 2 threes. Now McAndrews the triple, too strong, and Hewitt gets the rebound. Las Positas could use a basket. Bayless, nice feed to Hundal, and he jams it home. Anand Hundal with authority to give him 11 points, and the lead 59-54. McAndrews thought about the three. So did Patoki. He'll try and drive. Now skip pass to Blaney. Another three, no good this time, as Bayless grabs the rebound. Hawks have looked to go inside much of tonight, but there's a triple from John Ketchel. Ketchel now with 9 points. And just like that, the lead back to 8 for Las Positas. Patoki trying to answer, too strong. Rebound tipped, grabbed by McAndrews. McAndrews, nice feed inside for Henry. Shot blocked by Hewitt, and a jump ball. Good defensive play by Peter Hewitt. The possession arrow belongs to Foothill. They inbound it to Blaney, back to McAndrews. Still 18 on the shot clock. McAndrews with that spin move, and he lays it in. Boy, Matt McAndrews has been impressive tonight. He's up to 25, and the lead is back to 6, 62-56. Bayless falls down on the crossover dribble, maintains possession to Ketchel. 7 on the shot clock, deep three by Aguilera. Jason Aguilera with his third triple of the night, and it's 65-56. Patoki tries to go baseline, nice defense by Hewitt. Bounce pass Gil Fernandez, and he lays it in. Boy, both of these teams are so well coached offensively. Nice pass as Gil Fernandez now with 15 points. Cuts the lead to 7. Aguilera, little floater. Comes up short. Blaney the rebound, and he wants to go. Blaney into the corner. Works it back to McAndrews. Good transition defense by Las Positas, but boy, oh boy. McAndrews, another three. He's up to 28, and it's a 4-point game once again. The Owls ranked number 10 in the state for a reason. They will not go away. Every time Las Positas opens up a little breathing room, Foothill answers right back. Count it, and the foul. Bayless, a chance for a 3-point play. These teams just trading haymakers right now, and it's 67-61. And a 3-point play for Justin Bayless. Give him 7 points on the night. And it's a 7-point lead for the Hawks. There's that spin move again by McAndrews, and he'll get back to the free throw line. So Matt McAndrews has been outstanding tonight. Not a big guy. They listed him at 6'1". That might even be a little generous. 170 pounds, played at Archbishop Mitty in San Jose. And he has a chance to, well, I was going to say get to 30, but he misses the first free throw, so he's still at 28. McAndrews leads the conference with 19 points per game. He's well over that tonight, as he's now at 29 after the second free throw. 68-62 your score, 5:53 to play from Livermore. Aguilera to Bayless. Aguilera trying the deep three. Comes up short, but an offensive rebound by Samra. Bayless right down the lane, lay it up, no good. Rebound tipped and collected by the Owls. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nice pass by McAndrews. Gil Fernandez can't get the shot to go, but a blocking foul called against the Hawks. That's Samra underneath. And Gil Fernandez will get to the line. Gil Fernandez, a 71% free throw shooter this year. And he makes the first. So the tandem of McAndrews and Gil Fernandez at it again tonight for the Owls, although he misses that free throw. They've combined for 45 of the 63 points, but Las Positas still leads, 68-63. Ketchel, his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. Went off the hand of Gil Fernandez. 15 on the shot clock. Samra will inbound from underneath the basket. Hundal. And now the pass is deflected and taken by McAndrews. No look feed to Patoki. Reverse layup is good. It's a 3-point game. 68-65, 4:55 to go. Looks like we've got a great finish coming here from Las Positas College. And Ketchel being guarded by McAndrews, running a little clock. 12 on the shot clock. Swings it over to Aguilera. Bounce pass to Samra. Can't get the shot to go, but an offensive rebound. And Ketchel kicks to Aguilera for three. No good. Rebound, Hundal. And he gets it to go. Third opportunity for the Hawks. And Hundal puts it home to make it 70-65. Timeout Las Positas with 4:25 to play. We've talked about how good a rebounding team these Hawks are, and they have been very good on the boards again tonight. They're in the top 4 in the state in offensive rebounds per game, defensive rebounds, total rebounds, and rebounding margin per game. They average 15 offensive rebounds per game, and they're a plus 14 when it comes to rebounding margin. And a big part of that, Anand Hundal and Peter Hewitt, the Twin Towers at 6'10" underneath. Boy, it's been a balanced scoring attack tonight for Las Positas. Anand Hundal leading the way with 13. Nick Evans has 11. Peter Hewitt with 10. John Ketchel and Jason Aguilera both have 9. And Justin Bayless has added 7. On the other side, it's been all Matt McAndrews and Alex Gil Fernandez. McAndrews with 29 points to lead all scorers. Gil Fernandez has 16. And they're the only two Owls in double figures. 5-point game with 4:25 to go. Both teams with just 4 team fouls, so we still have a little bit of way to go before they get into the bonus. Both teams 2 fouls to give as we head down the stretch. McAndrews swings it back. Patoki for 3. Got it. Patoki coming on strong. He's up to 6 points. And the lead is trimmed to 2, 70-68. Nick Evans doesn't use the screen from Hewitt. Kicks it to the corner for Ketchel. 13 on the shot clock. Bayless atop the 3-point line. Pull-up 15-footer is good. Justin Bayless with a nice answer. He's up to 9 points, and the lead is back to 4. McAndrews around a screen, gets to the basket and lays it in. Matt McAndrews, 31 points, and it's 72-70. Foothill will not go away. There's a reason they're ranked number 10 in the state. Bayless trying to go baseline. Good ball movement. Nick Evans attacking the rim. No good. Putback is put home. Samra And it's 74-70. Here's a three by Patoki, well off. Hewitt grabs the rebounds. Big defensive board by Peter Hewitt. And now the Hawks looking to use a little clock with a 4-point lead. Or maybe not. Ketchel, the deep three. No good. Offensive rebound, Samra to Hewitt. Puts it up, puts it in, plus the foul. Peter Hewitt with a chance for a 3-point play. And Hewitt now with 12 points on the night. Look at Patoki just go flying over the top. That's his 4th foul. And Hewitt trying to make this a 3-point play and a 3-possession game. And he does. 13 points for Peter Hewitt, 77-70. Las Positas on top, 2:35 to go from Livermore. Patoki into traffic, lays it up with the right hand, no good, rebound Samra. And Giacomassi says slow it down, let's use some clock, let's see if they listen. They don't. Samra for 3, that rims out, and McAndrews with the rebound. McAndrews with 31 points tonight. Now Gil Fernandez tries the 3, that's too strong. They battle for the rebound, it comes to McAndrews. Great look inside to Gil Fernandez. And a timeout by Foothill as they're back within 5. Boy, McAndrews has done it all tonight. That was a great feed. And Gil Fernandez is now up to 18 points. And with 1:58 to go, it's a 5-point Las Positas lead. Hope you're enjoying this one as much as we are. Las Positas basketball here on NorCal Sports TV, being brought to you by Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk. It's gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Also, American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. And we hope you're already following us on social media. If not, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at NorCal Sports TV. We have all the latest in Northern California sports from high school, college, and the pros. This has been an entertaining game tonight. 77-72, Las Positas on top. 1:58 to go, as the Hawks are trying to get to 3-5 in conference play and take down Foothill, who's 6-1 in the Coast Conference. Foothill looking for their 5th win in a row. They'll have to come from behind if they're going to do it. Foothill will pick up a little full court pressure here as Ketchel walks it towards the midcourt line. Now gives it off to Bayless. He's double teamed. They're going to have to hurry, and they just do get it across the timeline. And now Nick Evans will slow things down. 12 on the shot clock for Evans. And a turnover for Las Positas as Bayless did not establish himself inbounds. So he says his piece, and now he'll get back on defense. 1:38 to play. 2-possession game as the Owls try to cut into this lead. Patoki looks inside for Gil Fernandez. Trying to go over Hewitt. High off the glass and in. Nice shot to get Gil Fernandez to 20. And it's a 3-point game. More pressure defense in the backcourt, and it leads to a turnover. Here comes McAndrews. Pass deflected out of bounds. The ball will remain on this end with Foothill. The Owls could get within 1 this possession or tie with a 3. They go inside to Gil Fernandez. can't get the shot to fall, and the rebound taken by Ketchel. Boy, a golden opportunity there, but Gil Fernandez couldn't finish. And now let's see what Las Positas can do. 50 seconds on the shot clock, game clock, I should say, 18 on the shot clock. Ketchel running the clock down, now 8 on the shot clock. Ketchel gives it off for Bayless, into the paint, throws it up, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay on this end. Tipped off Foothill, and Las Positas with a fresh 30, and now just a 1 second differential between the game and the shot clock. Foothill will have to try for the steal, but if they can't get it, they're going to have to foul. Ketchel will inbound the ball, and he lobs it to Peter Hewitt, and they're going to want to use as much clock as they can, and now we'll have the foul called against Gil Fernandez. Still not in the bonus. That's just the 6th team foul, so the next one will be a 1-and-1, but for now they'll take it out of bounds with 25 seconds to go. If you're Las Positas here, you want to get it to your better free throw shooters and be strong with the basketball, and that's what they do. Hundal is fouled. He's a 79%er, and he'll shoot 1-and-1. Hundal with 13 points tonight. He and Hewitt leading the way with those 13. Hundal averages 14 per game this season to go along with 10 rebounds. This is a big free throw here to make it a 2-possession game. And he knocks it down, nothing but net. Clutch free throw by Anand Hundal. And it's 78-74. .3 seconds remaining. A 2-possession game. Hundal trying to make it a 5-point lead. And he does. Boy, he didn't even touch any rim on either of those free throws. And Hundal now up to 15 points on the night. McAndrews tries the quick 3. Rims out. Rebound tipped. And McAndrews is fouled. It will not be free throws, though. That's only the 5th team foul against Las Positas, so it'll just be Foothill ball out of bounds. That foul going against Bayless, his first. And a timeout taken by Foothill. So 18 seconds to go, 79-74. Foothill taking a full timeout to try and draw something up. They've got to get 2 baskets here. You don't necessarily need the 3 right away. Even a 2 would cut it to a 1-possession game, but whatever they do, it will have to be quick. So we'll see what head coach Matt Stanley has in mind. You got to assume the ball will end up in the hands of either Matt McAndrews or Alex Gil Fernandez. They've combined for 51 of the 74 points tonight. And they've really kept Foothill in this thing the whole way. If you're Las Positas, you don't want to foul. You just want to play good, solid defense and then collect the rebound on a miss. And then at that point, get the ball to your better free throw shooters because you expect to be fouled. 18.1 seconds to play. This would be a huge win for James Giacomazzi and his Hawks. Just 2-5 in conference play. Still 14-9 though overall. And Foothill comes in ranked number 10 in the state. Here we go. McAndrews inside, kicks it out. Blaney tries the 3, and he hits it. And it's a 2-point game with 11.2 seconds to go. And we're going to have a timeout now taken by Las Positas. So a clutch three by Matthew Blaney, his third of the game. And it is 79-77. We're going right down to the wire here in Livermore. So again, you expect Foothill to go for the steal or possibly a quick trap, and if they can't get it, they will foul. It will only be a 1-and-1 situation here. So if you're the Hawks, you want to get the ball to one of your better free throw shooters. We saw Hundal just knock down two very calmly. He's a 79%er. Aguilera is a 75% free throw shooter. Oluwasogo shoots at 77%. So you have options. As a team, the Hawks shooting 69% from the free throw line. "31 points for Matt McAndrews. That leads all scorers. And his teammate Alex Gil-Fernandez has 20. Hundal has 15 to lead Las Positas. Peter Hewitt has 13. Well, right now, Peter Hewitt not in the game. He's a below-average free throw shooter. They get it in bounds to Aguilera. He's trapped and fouled with 8.5 seconds to play. So good execution there by Las Positas. They get the ball to one of their better free throw shooters. Aguilera is a 75%er. And he will shoot 1-and-1 with 8.5 seconds to go. If he's able to hit both, it will make it very difficult for Foothill with just 8.5 seconds. But you got to make both, and it's a lot easier said than done in these pressure situations. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point game. Aguilera now in double figures with 10 on the night. This one would almost seal it. In and out, and it's a 3-point game. They'll have a chance. Three-pointer on the way. Gil-Fernandez, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks, and a foul with 1/10 of a second left. Las Positas is going to survive and pull off the upset. Gil-Fernandez took the three. It wasn't a great look. He had to double clutch, and it was off the mark. And going to the free throw line is Bayless, who came down with that rebound for Las Positas. Another 1-and-1 situation here. Free throw no good. Shot would not count if it goes. And Las Positas pulls off the upset, 80-77. Big win for the Hawks as they improve to 15-9 overall, 3-5 in conference. Foothill falls to 17-7 overall and 6-2 in conference play. And we will be joined in a couple of minutes by our Fit Pro Go player of the game. So stick with us for that on NorCal Sports TV. Hundal, 15 points to lead Las Positas. Anand, how big is this win for you guys over a quality team in Foothill?
It's a great win. It's a right step forward. We've been struggling as of late, so this builds a lot of confidence for our team moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, they're the number 10 team in the state, and to come in here and get this win, and as you said, snap the 2-game losing streak, how much confidence does this build for you guys as you head down the road to the rest of your season?
It builds a lot of confidence. I think we can compete with any team in the state, and we just got to go out there and perform. So this allows us to see that we could beat anybody on our court. You and
Peter Hewitt inside really doing a nice job again today. Was that something that you guys emphasized with your height advantage, trying to work the ball inside?
Yeah, that's what we emphasize every game. We usually have the height advantage, and that opens up the floor for the whole team. So if we could get it going inside first, that allows us to play our game. All right, well, congratulations on the win. That's our Fit Pro Go player of the game, Anand Hundal. Good luck the rest of the season. Thanks a lot. Again, the final score tonight, 80-77, Las Positas pulling off the upset over Foothill. Thanks again for joining us on NorCal Sports TV. For our entire crew, I am Ben Ross. We'll see you next time. Have a great night.